Welcome, dear student. Today we will continue learning our next chapter, that is chapter number 2.2, Nature created men and women as equal. We already had completed part 1 and now in this module we will complete part 2 of the story. So student, let's get started. So before we start with the story, let's recall what we have learned in part 1 video. Nature created men and women as equal. The author of this chapter is unknown. That means the identity of the author is not revealed. And the story took place inside a beautiful house. There were 5 members in the story. First, Ashangbi, mother. She is by profession journalist and women's rights activist. Second, Lantoi, her daughter. She is a youngest daughter and she is intelligent and a school-going child. Third, Tomba, father. By profession, he is a lawyer and a social worker who advocates the cause of women. Okay, and the other 2 children whose name were not revealed. That means their identity is not revealed in the video. Next, the story started with the beautiful descriptions of their house. Ashangbi, a mother, was busy writing an article when her daughter Lentoi enters their room and interrupts her mother. There was a conversation between mother and a daughter. Lentoi was going to represent the Syrio Lady House as a speaker in symposium at her school, and the topic name is God created men and women as equal. And Lentoi presses on her mother to have discussion with her because her father Tomba put up the question in front of her that in the world there is still inequalities and the women are still subjugated. There is no equal opportunities and respect of women in society, and that is why Lentoi approached to her mother to get the reason behind it. So till here we have discussed this. Now let's see what her mother replied to Lentoi. Nature created men and women as equal. Maharashtra board, your English textbook. So the passage start from page number 32 and end till page number 33 of your textbook, that is third para. Ashangbi knows well that men and women are equal. Till the last line of this chapter, the small girl is always fascinated by the small trail which winds up the distant purple mountain. Okay, students. Ashangbi knows well that men and women are equal. Women, who are half of the human race, are as important as men. She writes and talks about such topic. Her daughter, though a child, also understands well that her mother is not a person of lesser quality than her father. She says, "Our home is full of love with you, mother." So here we see, student, that Ashangbi, mother, herself writes and speak on such topic about equalities of men and women. Okay, and so that her daughter had learned about such importance of men and women, that they are equal in all the sphere. She understand that my mother, so Lantoi understand that my mother is not a person of lesser quality than her father. Means my mother is also capable and have an ability like my father, and my home is full of love and respect. So here Lentoi, though a child, she is a small child, but she still understand that my mother is capable than my father, and they share equal bond and respect in the family. Okay, let's move ahead. The mother beams with joy as the words of her daughter. As a matter of fact, mother is the fountain of love in a family. This bond of love is beyond comparison with anything else in the world. It is because of this that motherhood has been glorified and women accept the challenges in life to become a mother. Showing deep affection, Ashangbi continues, pioneer women testify to the equality of women with men. Actually, life is not possible without both women and men. So here we see student that Lantoi understood that my mother, my house is because of my mother love. And because of that, our house is respected and it is beautiful, you know. And she understood that mother is the fountain of love in the family. She is the one who keeps everything in touch. And this bond of love is beyond comparison. That means the love the mother loves cannot be compared to anything in the world. It is because of motherhood that has been glorified. It means that because of the motherhood that God praises a mother, and that's the reason women accept the challenges in life to become a mother. And then Ashangbi continues by showing deep affections, love towards a mother. And she say that pioneer women testify of the equality of women with men. So here it means, pioneer means a person who is among the first to take up a cause, especially in new region. And testify means provide proof, means showing evidence. And here it means to be the greater of all. So women show the evidence by, being together, making a bond in the family. So it testifies, it proves the love. And that's how it said that actually life is not possible without both men and women. Not only mother love, but also a father love is necessary. That means a family is complete by our parents and the daughters and children and sons in the house. So life is not possible without men and women. Okay, next. Lantoi has been fascinated by the stories of pioneer women. Her grandmother had narrated many stories of the brave queens like Lenthonigemi and Koranyageni, who were as brave as king. There were also many brave women among the common people. These women, as her grandmother narrated, were maker of home, family, society, and the nation. They were civilizing influences. So here we see that Lentoi has been fascinated. That means she was showing an interest in listening to the pioneer women's stories, that how great were they. So showing interest in them, and which were narrated by her grandmother. And the grandmother used to narrate the story of the great queen, the two names were given. Their names are Linthonigemi and Kuranyani, who were as brave as kings. So showing that they were the queens who were as brave as the king. So we know, student, that king is the head of the kingdom, and all the decisions were taken by king, and they fight, they learn, they make all the decisions. But there were such kind of women society. That means there were a pioneer women, that is a queen who used to take stand for themselves. Okay, and so there were other brave women among the common people also. So looking at these queens, the common women civilized themselves. Civilizing means educating themselves, that how to be the maker of home, family, society, and the nation. How to educate ourselves and show up the talent, show up the decision, take up stand for ourselves in the society. Okay, next. At the same time, they were also adventurers who claimed their shares in free land, plowed and raised crops with their own hands, and drove cattle. Modern women have become mountaineers, naturalists, astronauts, scientists, soldier, and political leader. This proves that there is nothing a woman cannot do, and also that a woman and men were created as equal. So here we see that they were also an adventurers. Adventurers means the one who enjoy adventurers, who claimed their shares in the free land. So as we learned that the women used to civilize themselves, educating themselves how to be the maker of the home nation. But still, out of that, they used to share free land. That means they used to work in the field, um, do the activities like men, and equally support the family members. In many ways, it is not necessary that the farmer will be only a male. There will be female who will be doing the same work as a men do in the field. Yes, student, and other all activities which used to be done in the ancient time. But now we see in the modern time that nowadays we see the women have grew themselves and have achieved many things. They are the mountaineers, the naturalists, they are astronauts, they are also scientists, soldiers, and also share equal right that is a political leaders. Okay, so none of the space is vacant now. That means that every field women have shown equal participation like men, and also can take up much more challenges like men in the society. Thus, it proves that there is nothing a woman cannot do, and also that men and women were created as equal by the creature, not by the society. Okay. Then she asks her mother further, Mother, you have thrown light on the equality of men and women, and also have emphasized that the world is still an unequal world. Then, what I would like to know is if there are moral, social, and legal provision to enable women to express their physical and mental potential and to set themselves free from suppression. Amazed at the curiosity of her daughter, Ashangbi adds, so here we see that Ashangbi understood that in my house there is equality of gender. But outside the house, that outside, if I step out of the house, there are still women who are subjugated, they are dominant, and they cannot help themselves. So Lentoy raised a question to her mother that you write an article and you speak on such topic. So there will be some legal and provision related to law or something. Legal means related to law, and so she asks her mother, there will be some law which is provided, which is for the women, you know, and to enable women so that they can express their physical and mental potential. Potential means the quality that exists and can be developed. So physical and mental potential. So she set the question to her mother, and she asks, why don't they have the set of these rules so that they will be free from suppression? So after hearing this, Ashangbi, the mother, was amazed that her daughter is very curious to know, and so she added the points. That means she replied to her daughter. Let's see what she said. There are many under the aegis of the United Nations. There is a declaration for a new world of equality. It has the following dimension: equal access to basic social services, including health and education, equal participation in political and economic decision making, equal reward for equal work, and elimination of discrimination and violence against women. Okay. So here the mother replied that there are many under the aegis, that is the organization, which protect, there's a meaning down, with the protection or support of a particular organization or person. And there is a declaration for the world of equality. So UN gives us a declaration. Okay. Now what is UN, student? United Nations. It is an international organization who had committed to maintain international peace and security, developing friendly relations among nations, and promoting social progress, better living standard, and human rights. So under UN, there are dimensions which were prescribed for men and women. So there are four. Let's learn in detail. The first one, equal access to basic social service, including health and education. So, under UN, there should be equal access to basic life for social and educating health and services. None of the human should deprive from basic needs, and men and women both are supposed to take care of their health and education. Female can also pursue higher education as per her will and can study at any level. There should be no biasness regarding gender. Okay. The second one speak about equal participation in political and economic decision making. Yes, student. Now, in modern times, we see that even female are ahead in all fields, as we have learned that they are astronauts, scientists, mountaineers, and so on. Yes, but still, now there can also be a CA, political leader, finance minister, education minister, and whatnot, and can also run the nation. Yes, this declaration was not enjoyed by our grandparents. But after the UN dimension, now men and female, that is women, both are qualified for such jobs. Okay, student. Third, equal rewards for equal work. So yes, it's very true and it should be that women should be paid less and men more. That should not be done because it says that men runs a family. No, that is absolutely not. There should be equal reward. That means for both men and women. There should not be a biasness between gender. Thus, it supports the system of equality and helps the organization to pay equal reward for equal work, whether it's a man or it's a woman. Okay, next and the last one is elimination of discrimination and violence against women. Elimination means getting rid of. So, reducing the discrimination in the biasness. There should not be any action or force on women which can cause destruction, pain, or any other kind of suffering. So, this should be avoided in the society. And all the violence can be filed against the men. So, there should not be a discrimination against any women. Okay. So, these were the four the dimension of UN regarding the women and female declaration. Okay, let's move ahead now. Then the mother concluded, "My dear daughter, we can affirm along with the United Nations that men and women are equal." Lentoi understand what her mother means and what the topic of symposium means. Thus, confidence of success. The next day, after thanking her mother, the girl of 12 happily rushes out of the room in the bright morning sun. The blue sky meets the range of the eastern mountain. The small girl is always fascinated by the small trail which winds up the distant purple mountain. So here we see that the UN have declared that men and women are equal. Okay, and so the mother concluded that we can affirm means we can agree to the United Nations that women and men are equal. Okay, so Lantoi understood what her mother says and means on the topic of symposium, and she was now well confident about her topic. Nature created men and women as equal, and she is much confidence, and she had learned from her family, from her father and her mother, what actually means of equality, and she was proud of her family. And the next day she happily stepped off the house and meet the sky blues and instant mountain and enjoy the beauty of nature without any grudges in the heart. Okay, that was a story of a small 12-year-old girl. Evaluation. Students, please do refer the passage and write down the answers. First question is, find from the passage words phrases that mean the following. First, abilities and qualities. So the answer will be potential. Second, provide proof of something. So we have discussed all the thing in the slide. Go through the slide again, listen to it, and then you write. I'll just discuss the question answers. So the provide proof for something, that is testify. Next, the third one is explain in details. That means throw light on something. So we fourth, same availability. That means equal access. And the last one is make a differences between. That is discriminate. Okay. Question number 2, match the adjectives in column A with the noun in column B. So adjectives and nouns are given. You have to match it. The first, legal. So what could be the answer from column B? So legal, there will be legal means legal provision. Okay. Same way you have to do the further. Mental, potential. Social, services. And the last, equal, will be participation. This is how you have to compare the adjective with the column B, that is noun. Okay. Next, question number 3, write who said the given words to whom and why. So we saw that the story is all about conversation. Yes. So the first words that were uttered is the our home is full of love. Now who said to whom and when? So we saw that it is said by Lantoi, to whom it was said to Ashangbi, the mother. And when it was said, when they were discussing about the gender equality. Okay, so the way you have to write the answer. Next, second one, we can affirm along with the United Nations that men and women are equal. So it is said by the mother Ashangbi to her daughter Lantoi. And when it is said, when they were discussing about the legal provision about the potential of women for free from their separation, when Ashangbi asked the question towards her mother, and then she replied that there are certain UN declaration where there is a chance of getting avoid from these kind of depression and suggestions. Okay, you have to write the reason also. Next, question number 4, answer the following question in your own words. First one, describe how the role of a mother is honor and praise. So student, you all have to write in your own words. So that first question is that how. So we have learned that it is said that the mother is a fountain of love in the family, and the bond cannot be compared to anything in the else, and motherhood had been glorified because women accept challenges, and that's the reason they become a mother. So write in your, describe the role of your mother. Okay. Next, what social justice does the aegis of United Nations guaranteed? So we have learned that they have given us a declaration to ensure equality of women and men. There were 4 which we have discussed, that equal access to basic social service including health and education. Second one is participation in decision making. Third, we see equal reward and equal pay for both the gender. And the last one, elimination discrimination of the violence against women. Yes, so you have to write all the 4 declaration. Third one is describe the vision that meets Lentoi eyes when she rushes outdoor. So we saw the last that after a discussion with her mother, so she was well confident about her topic, and she welcomed the next morning the bright sun and step out of the house. She was fascinated with a small trail which winding up the distance purple mountain, and is described in the passage. Okay, so she was well confident to speak on the topic which was where she needs to present in a school. Last, second is the fourth one. Women today are entering careers and doing job which only men did in the past. Can you name some? So last 2 question are personal response. You have to write by your own. Do think and write. And the fifth one is how the house can run smoothly if both the father and the mother have busy careers. Again, so these fourth and fifth question you have to write by yourself. I hope you understood the topic well, student, and never forget to respect all the gender, whether it's a female or a male, and see that in your society, in your household, there should be no discrimination between a girl and a boy, and you should support for the best and not for the less. Thank you.